Are you calling me a racist?
Oh my god, it is episode 100.
Woo!
Damn! Of the Keep on Trucking podcast. Yeah. No.
Wow.
Wow.
Something to actually celebrate.
100.
We always celebrate arbitrary 92s and 56s and 69s. But this is 100 episodes.
That's crazy, dude.
And 3 gems. 3 good ones.
Well, this is like your 62nd one, right?
Yeah, something like that. But it's your 100th episode. When you started this podcast, you were in California. You were just a boy, right?
I was still in my 20s.
Oh yeah,
dude. I did stop doing it for like months. I remember one of the episodes when I stopped doing it, I talked about how bad I bombed at the Broadway Comedy Club. And then I said, dude, imagine if I just quit doing the podcast and just quit stand-up.
Yeah.
And then I just didn't do it for like 2 months.
Everyone thought you were dead.
Well, I will say, dude, like having you on, I think is a big reason why we got to 100 there. So thank you there.
Because you got someone else that you gotta, we gotta do it. Hey, we're doing this, I guess.
Dude, yeah, I mean, every time you text me, we gotta do the podcast, I'm always a little annoyed. I'm like, what the fucking the podcast?
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm not doing that.
It's your creation.
But what I will say, I told you upstairs earlier, it is the setting up of the podcast. That's the chore.
Well, it's not as bad in this great studio that I am putting myself in credit card debt for.
In my studio,
Worth it.
So what are you calling it a studio? Just an extra room in your
Just an extra room. It's a studio.
Yeah, it's a studio.
We've filmed things in here that looked like other things. We made sketches that made it seem like we were in restaurants and in office buildings and on television. And yeah, we've done some stuff in here. We've gotten a use of it. I also work here, as you know,
dude. Well, I mean, yeah, setting up in the van was way worse, dude.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it. I don't know you know. I can't go prone for that long without it starting to weigh on my insides and outsides and my knees. And you know, I always thought I was like, well, he's short. He's much shorter than I am. But you're really not that much shorter than me. We're almost the same size, which is alarming because I look at you and I'm like, that's a short guy. Oh. And then I see us together in a mirror and I'm like, we're the same. It's the same guy.
Dude, yeah, well, I don't know why you think of me as a short guy.
Not short, but just not very tall.
I am short for New York. In California, I'm like an average height fella.
Right.
And I come over here. I mean, you got the Europeans walking around over here. And you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. No, I am living in the van, dude. I'm not walking around a lot, so I'm not like. What was the word you used? Prone.
Prone. Yeah, going prone.
What does that mean?
Like stealth. Crouched.
Stealth crouched.
Yeah.
Well, I am bent over is the word I like to. And it.
Yeah, you're getting bent over a lot these days.
By whom?
by your circumstance. You live in a van. That's getting bent over in of itself.
Dude, no, I'm not, dude. I'm getting out of the van in a couple months. You might be moving in there.
I might be moving into the van. We'll see how it goes.
You're about to be bent over, dude. Dude, speaking of getting bent over, I was shooting a thing. And I went to one of these food stands at Rockefeller Center. And, you know, I'm shooting a thing for this. Don't say what it is because I'm about to say a very negative thing.
Okay.
Oh, and I ordered a chicken kebab, you know? And
chicken on a stick.
Exactly.
Anything else or just the chicken?
Just the chicken on the stick.
No peppers.
No, nothing, dude. I'm like, let me get 2 chicken kebabs, one for me and one for my paisano over there, Brian. He was filming me.
Right.
And he was like, all right. And then, you know, I'm like talking to Brian. The guy goes, Middle Eastern gentleman, of course. He goes, yo, do you want me to throw some pita on there? This is after I paid. And then I'm like, yeah, dude, fuck it. Throw it in there. This guy's hooking me up. And he goes, yeah, you want the pita? And I was like, yeah. I was like, all right, dude. And then he throws like in a little smoker. And I'm like, nah. I was like, this guy is sick. And he calls me. He goes, you want some barbecue sauce, some red sauce, some
lettuce
and tomatoes and onion?
Cilantro.
No,
No, not cilantro.
Well, no, it was like he called it a salad, which is I thought was annoying. It's lettuce. It's chopped up lettuce.
A salad on a kebab. That's bless you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Salad on a kebab. That's like an accident waiting to happen. That's like ice cream tenfold. All the anxiety.
Wait, do you just compare a salad to ice cream?
No.
How do you get to that?
When you're eating an ice cream cone,
Now I know how you got to this. Now I know how you got to this weight.
I was eating a salad. It was a Rocky Road salad. But no, it's it's a time. It's a race. When you're eating an ice cream cone, you can't really enjoy it for too long without it becoming a mess.
Okay, that's what you meant.
Yes.
Wow, dude, you expected me to think that?
And it's in the same way that a kebab is. I expected you to see the analogy between a kebab and an ice cream cone.
Or I guess you did say that is a mess waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Ask the producer.
Producer.
Run it back.
I run over there. I was confused. You were like, yeah, salad and the thing. That's like an ice cream.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, just two obese gentlemen. Yes, of course.
Well, I mean, what is a salad? What defines a salad?
The bowl.
Yeah, so ice cream is a salad.
You know what, dude? Whenever Adam calls me and she'll be like, oh, like what are you eating? And I'm like, oh, I'm always like shy to say I'm eating a burger. I'm like, a salad. Because technically, I mean,
no, burger's not a salad. A burger's a sandwich.
Why? Exactly.
I heard something recently that kind of pissed me off.
Oh, here we go.
And
was that your inner voice?
It was your act. It was no, it was and it's I think we'll both immediately agree that it's not true.
Well,
this is just one of these kind of brain games that people like to do on the web. This is like a BuzzFeed quiz.
Okay.
But and not a quiz, but this is just one of those stupid little pop candy thing.
Right.
They said all foods are either a salad, a soup, or a sandwich. To which I would say, okay, well then what is a steak?
Right.
And what the person said that I was having this debate with was a steak is a salad because the steak is never just a steak. It comes with a garnish. It comes with the butter. You have the mashed potatoes. You cut it up. You mix it together. It's a lot of items on a plate. That's a salad.
Was this person also the whale?
It was no. I was gonna say a name. No, it was it's my friend Alex Slay. He's a very tall gentleman. He's about 6'8". He's actually going by Francis now. So Francis Lay.
He's a woman now.
He's just no.
It's a transition of a name?
It's a classic transition, yeah. No, it's Francis's real name. Growing up, he went by Alex.
What the fuck?
Yeah, well.
What is this? Should we bleep that?
No, it's fine. I mean, I'm not. I didn't say anything wrong.
He's 6'8".
Yeah, he's about 6'8".
Dude, no matter where he's gonna take 3 steps and get to me.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking clobber you. He's gonna make you look real short. But
so he's walking in. So okay, and then what was his debate to that? To you saying that it wasn't.
Well, he said that it's a steak is a salad.
Oh.
But if you just have a steak, if it's just a steak, I mean, I told you this is kind of a stupid thing.
What's a taco then?
A taco is a sandwich. A taco would be a sandwich, as would be a hot dog, and I can see that actually. It's ingredients encased by some sort of bread.
Right.
That's a sandwich.
I mean, by that logic, a sandwich is a taco. Fuck you.
Well, no, because not every sandwich is a taco, but every taco is a sandwich. So there. Actually, you know what? Every food is a soup, a salad, or a sandwich.
You know, when you say...
give me another food. Think of a kebab. That's a good example of a food that's not any of those things.
All right.
What is that? Is that a...
What about a... All right. You know what?
It's not a meal. It has to be a meal.
Okay.
All meals, I think, is what they mean. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, what about chips? Chips in a bag.
Yeah, that's not a meal.
That's not a meal.
Yeah.
Well, it is for you nowadays.
Well, if you have 3, then that's a meal.
So it's a salad.
And you have to stack them on top of each other, then it's a sandwich.
What is this podcast? It's episode 100.
Dude, food is kind of Everyone likes food. Everyone can relate to food.
Ooh, hot take.
No one. I'll sell food. Everyone needs food. Yeah.
Yeah, one of the worst business ideas people have, right? Restaurants. I mean, sorry, not one of the worst. One of the top failing ones that everybody says is restaurants.
Yeah. Why is that?
I don't know. I would think the light store.
You
would be
know,
up
sometimes because a restaurant isn't just about the food. I mean, of course, the food is important, but it's also about the vibe.
It is about the vibes, which I will say, dude. Hold on, two things. When you said this will be one of the things that we both get mad at the beginning, when you said, I was gonna say, dude, we very seldomly agree on things.
Right.
So
but I think we can agree.
And you went in on the same side, and you came out arguing against yourself.
Well, that's because I just couldn't help it.
No, but
You started to agree with me, and I had an adverse reaction.
Here's the thing. You said that a Waffle House is better than a diner.
A Waffle House is a diner.
A
Waffle House is a diner.
I mean,
it's a chain restaurant diner.
I mean, dude, I went to a Waffle House.
What do you get at a diner? A burger or breakfast food? They got all that shit at Waffle House. It's good.
All right, okay. Maybe it is.
Yeah.
But you said you prefer a Waffle House to a diner.
Because you get all the vibes of the diner hang.
Dude, I'm tense at a Waffle House.
Yeah, well, okay. That's fair. But you can be tense at a diner. I've been tense at a diner before.
Exactly. I've been never not tense at a Waffle House.
Really?
Dude, I didn't start going to Waffle Houses, so I started going on the road. And holy shit, dude, are they in the most vacant lots of all times?
Yeah.
They are next to truck stops. They're next to $60 a night hotel rooms. They're
That's your whole day. You get up, you go to Waffle House, you go to the truck stop.
And then you go to the hotel room that you're living in at the moment because that's your situation.
Yeah. And then you go explain to the motel owner that you can't pay. And then you get a 40 and you...
For 40 ounce?
Yeah,
dude, 40 ounces were my shit
in
high school.
And then you tape 2 of them to your hands. You ever do that?
I did with 32 ounces.
40 hands.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I had a strong bladder back then. Now, yeah, you do that to me now, I shit myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so anyways, so I'm at Rockefeller.
Wait.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say about Waffle House? You don't like Waffle House?
No, I just can't believe it, and that you prefer that over a diner.
Well, you know, anytime you go to a diner, at least in New York, $20 easy. Also, I think diners don't typically have good burgers. Hardly ever. I've had a good burger at Waffle House, like a patty melt on a rye bread where it's smashed with some onions. It's it's greasy. It's a nice wet sandwich, and it's good.
You know, I'm not gonna argue with you. You go to the Waffle House with your lot lizard for the night, and I'll go to a Court Square diner with my best friends.
Okay, well, I mean, go to Court Square diner, but what are you gonna get? Fries that are too big and a salad that smells like the kitchen.
I will, dude. Court Square Diner is one of the best diners in New York City.
It's a good diner, and look, if I like a diner, and I think diner has Waffle House beat on the vibes for sure. Waffle House has a diner beat on the value.
For your the bang for your buck.
Bang for your buck. You get an all-star special. I mean, okay. You told me that when you went to North Carolina, you went to Cookout. It was $9.
Cookout was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, like when I told you when I was a kid, Cookout you would get a tray for $5. So now it's $9. I don't know what the All-Star Special is at Waffle House, but you used to be able to get an All-Star Special at Waffle House for $9, and that would be a waffle, hash brown, eggs, bacon, toast. And
I guess I'm a little biased at the Waffle House because the first one I ever went to, they served me my meal in a paper plate.
Yeah,
and I was like, okay.
they don't have time to clean up.
And then the second time
they got to fight.
They got a fight coming up.
Yeah. And I got a roast,
dude. And then the second time that I went, I tried adding on. So it was whatever fucking egg, whatever the main thing was, and then plus it came with like a hash brown thing, and I tried adding on bacon.
What do you think about the hash brown? Like
Never-
that
never-
kind of like that. It's like one piece.
That I like.
Yeah, that thing is sick.
I'm a
That
fan
thing
of
is
that.
good.
I'm a fan of that anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that in at McDonald's. McDonald's is really good food.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
So
Their breakfast food is good.
second time, yeah, if you want to ruin your next 3 hours.
But
I
like
can't.
as far as like stacking it up against other breakfast foods, it's like, yeah, I might as well go to McDonald's. Like, what am I gonna get? Like the best eggs somewhere else? It's like, I mean, unless you're doing like, you know, some avocados.
Dude, the eggs at McDonald's don't seem real.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. I guess the egg wasn't the best example. The egg was probably the worst thing I could have thought of. But the McGrill is good. The sausage, you know, is good, and that hash brown thing that's just like a fucking just an oval, just a disc.
Right. So the second time I was at Waffle House, you know, it was like my egg, whatever the main thing was, plus, and then the hash brown. That was the meal. And then I told a lady, I was like, "Oh, let me add on bacon." And then she goes, "All right." And then I was actually, never mind, scratch that, added on bacon.
Oh, you changed your mind.
Yeah, I did because
Special order, and then you change your mind.
Because you know why?
And then you wondered why they fought you bare knuckle.
No, she fucked me for overpriced.
What'd she do?
So she said, but like this was all within like the same order. Like it's not like she left and then I had to call her back. I said the bacon. She goes, all right. And then I was like, you know what? Never mind on the bacon. Just the regular meal. She goes, all right.
That's easy.
Yeah, bro. She brings me back my food. It's just the egg. And then I told her, I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like I thought this came with like the hash browns on the side. And she was like, you canceled the side. And I was like, no. I was like, I canceled the bacon. She was like, yeah, but like that, it comes with everything, and you canceled the whole side. And I was like, oh, it's my second time at Waffle House. I don't want to get a cigarette burned in my fucking face.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I apologize. And then she leaves, and then I'm like eating this shit, dude. I'm like, what is this, dude? And I'm like, they leave the menu there. I'm like staring at the menu.
So you just had the
menu,
egg?
dude. Yes, the menu says egg and hash brown.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is what, and then I'm like, whatever. Maybe I ordered the wrong thing. Very often I'm wrong. Very often I misspeak. Whatever. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to risk my life here. Because I know the chef back there is a fucking.
He's got a hook for a hand.
Yeah, dude. It's a warrant out for his arrest.
Might take his leg off and beat you with it.
So I get the check. It's $12.
She charged you for the hash
She
brown.
charged me for everything. And for the bacon. And I was like, I'm like, you charged me for the added on bacon. It's like, oh, sorry about that. And it brings it back. Now it's 10. I'm like, I'm sorry, correct me if I'm wrong, lady, but $10 is for the egg and the hash browns. And she goes, yeah. I'm like, I never got the hash browns. She's like, well, you canceled it. I'm like, then why did you charge me? You took away my side, you fuck. And then she was like, oh, bro, she got the manager involved. Just give me my fucking hash browns. So now everybody's done with their food. It's me, Scott, and Mike. We're all done with our foods.
Yeah.
We're ready to leave. And she's like, so I'm sorry. Here, bro, they're paying.
And that was the one where you were like, Luke says this place is the best.
That was after that, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, they're like at the cash register paying. I'm like, wait, guys, I'm getting my hash browns.
Oh, so you got your hash browns?
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, you definitely got the cigarette in there.
Dude, it was. And then I left apologizing because I didn't want them to slash my tires while I was
Right.
fucking not looking.
Yeah, okay. Well, look, like I said, it's not about the vibe. And maybe the vibe is more important in the restaurant. But if you mind your goddamn business, you'll have a fine time at the Waffle House. if you keep your mouth shut. No, that sounds bad. I mean, yeah, they don't. It's not the. It's not the like they don't make you memorize. They probably don't make you take a test to be a waiter at Waffle House.
They just make you take a fucking AIDS test.
Yeah, I think they just see they ask for your criminal history, and then if you have one, then they hire you. So
Here, back to my original story.
wait.
Oh,
But I wanted to tell you about. Oh wait, I'll tell you after.
So I'm at this cart in front of the Rockefeller Center, and the guy goes, "You want the pita?" And I'm like, "Yeah." "You want the salad?" I'm like, "Don't call it a salad." He goes, "Lettuce?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Tomato?" "Yeah." I'm like, he's like, "This sauce, that sauce." I'm like, "Dude, fuck yeah, dude." I'm like, we're like high fiving, and I'm like, the guy comes over, he fucking hugging shit. We're like, racism is over. And I get my food.
It's a beautiful thing.
Dude, I walk back. I'm in the middle of like Rockefeller Center, in front of the Golden Ark with the naked guy. He's like all golden and shit.
I don't know. Oh, 30 Rock. Yeah.
30 Rock.
Yeah, with the ice skating.
Yeah, exactly. So right now.
Oh, you shot there?
Yeah.
Nice.
So right now it is in the ice skating rink. Where the ice skating rink would normally be. Now they just have like tables there to eat.
Yep.
So I'm eating in it. I am halfway done through my meal because I'm taking bites, and then Brian's not taking bites of his yet.
Right.
He's like he's shooting.
Because the talent eats first.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Yeah, I know you have a very strict code.
Dude, so we're done shooting. I'm like halfway done through my thing. He opens his up. I'm going for like my 6th bite. Big round green circle on my pita. I'm staring at it.
Ooh.
I'm like,
he was throwing it out anyway.
dude, I'm like, what is this? And then
You knew what it was.
I didn't want to accept it. So I almost didn't say anything, but it was just so I looked to I'm like, maybe it's like some kind of fusion.
Racism's back, baby.
Racism is back. Dude, I'm like, maybe some kind of fusion, like
Sure.
maybe Mediterranean with mold, maybe.
Yeah.
So I look to Brian. I go, Brian. I'm like, is this mold? And he goes, oh. And he hasn't even started eating his. And then he like flips his pita over. Green spot, dude. And he's like, oh God. And he's like, you should go tell him, like, go show him. I'm like, I already ate half of it. And then Brian hasn't even touched this. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, dude, let's go get you another one. We get the stuff. We're like getting up. We're like, dude.
You wouldn't have said shit if Brian wasn't there.
Dude, no, I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
We get up halfway. We're like picking our shit up. We're gonna go yell at this guy, throw it in his face, fucking bring the tiki torches and shit. And we were like, wait, dude, if this is with a pita, imagine what the chicken is, dude.
Yeah.
This is something he can visually see. I'm like, dude, fuck this. We're not gonna get anything. Dude, fuck this guy. He threw it away, dude, fool.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, dude, fuck this, man. And then and it was funny because before that, it was fucking delicious. I was telling Brian, I was like, dude, I never get food from like food stands in tourist areas because it's always overpriced and shit. Mm-hmm. I'm like, but this is fucking delicious.
Yeah.
And then that happened, and dude, I the whole way back, dude, the whole like train ride back, I'm like, just thinking like, dude, I better not get food poisoning. I better not die, because like that's how it happens.
You're still on the clock, huh?
Huh?
You're still on the clock. You still might.
Yeah, dude. I mean, this was like 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
So, who knows if I don't wake up tomorrow and this man smells funky.
I'll go find
smells funky.
I'll go find Habibi.
Oh, dude.
Ahmed Mohammed.
And he was nice too, dude.
All right.
What? He was.
I was trying to do my jokes.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It wasn't very good.
What was the joke?
I was just saying.
That you're a racist?
Yeah.
You think that's funny?
Yeah. No.
Every episode we get a little racist.
Just a little bit. That's the theme of the show. That's why we have that theme song. that great theme song.
Oh, that's true.
I thought that's why you brought me on. Oh man, yeah. The amount of trust that we have in these people who handle our food is nuts. We don't even think about it. Like we don't know. We don't know what they're doing. If they're scratching their balls, if they're blowing their nose, if they've got AIDS. You don't know.
Dude, and here's the thing. I only eat out.
Yeah.
Because I don't cook in the van.
Right.
I have all the stuff to cook in it. Because when I bought the van, I bought like a propane thing, like a little propane.
I know.
Dude, I thought like I'm gonna be an outdoors guy. Here's the thing, dude. The van didn't change me. I'm still me.
You're just like in your mind's eye, like thinking about being in New York City, and you're just like in the woods. You just have no idea what it is.
I thought I was going to Yosemite.
Probably a bunch of Patagonias. Yeah, man. Yeah, you still got that butane or propane.
Yeah, it's just
Propane and propane accessories.
It just rolls around in the back.
Damn it, Bobby.
Yeah, we get it, dude.
All right.
Want to throw in another one?
Yeah.
What was the story you were going to say?
Oh, I was going to tell you about a time that, like, right before I moved to New York, I was living in this place I told you about in
North
Garner.
Carolina?
Yeah, North Carolina in Garner. And I went out one night, like one of the last nights I did stand-up in North Carolina before I left.
Yeah.
And I went to that Mike Dirty Bull, which was like, I probably told you about it, but it was like a mic that was on the loading dock of a brewery outside.
Okay.
And there were like picnic tables, so there'd be like 100 people there.
Oh, wow.
But like it would be so hard to get them.
That's a cool. All right. Oh. Because it was a mic.
It was a mic.
So people were like,
People just had, throwing football, hanging out. There's like food trucks.
Oh God.
But dude, like, it was the only, like, it was like my first experience, like, getting 100 people.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, not every time, of course. A lot of times you eat a dick, but like, if you can get them, it's like awesome, you know?
Yeah.
And I did good that night, and I met this girl, and we like went out drinking after, and we had like this great night, and then we went back to her friend's place, but her friend cock blocked me.
Oh.
And so I left, and as I was walking back to my car, a homeless guy asked me if I could help give him like $15 so he could stay in a shelter. And I was like, what shelter?
Yeah.
And he was like, it's right around the corner. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll just pay the guy. Like, I'll put you up in a shelter for $15.
Yeah.
And so we went around the corner, and it was closed or something. Like, it wasn't.
Oh, you went together?
Yeah, we went together.
Okay. Wait, what does this got to do with the show at the dock?
Oh, I guess I just.
You just wanted to tell me?
I just wanted to tell you a little story about how cool I was. I'm just remembering the night, okay?
All right, sorry.
That's just what happened that night. Sorry if I...
And then I told this really great joke and him destroyed.
And then I met this super hot girl, and she had really nice feet, but then I couldn't get with her because of her friend.
Did you say feet?
No, but... No, but...
So you're with this homeless guy.
Yeah.
What a night, huh? What a turn.
I know. That's what... I guess that's why I like...
Okay, all right.
Because I was hanging out with this beautiful woman.
With hot feet, yeah.
With great, features. That's what I said. And then just hanging out with this like dirty bum.
Yeah.
But he was a nice guy.
It was it me?
No, that was later. Remember? But so we went around the corner. The thing wasn't open, and then he was like, "Do you think like you could put me up in a hotel?"
Oh, dude.
And I was like, I had like way more money than I do right now. I was about to move to New York.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I could probably do that.
Oh, shit.
We go to the hotel. The hotel's like, no. Or no, they were just booked. They were booked.
Were you like, no, come on, we're shooting a YouTube video. After this, I'm going to give him a haircut.
For blacked.
It was a hotel next to a Waffle House.
No, but...
So it was a nice hotel.
So we go... So everything was closed. Everywhere's booked up. Can't get the guy a room. And we're just kind of walking around, just hanging out, smoking cigarettes. The guy's a cool guy. And I was like, you know what, man? Like... You want to just crash at my place tonight?
Oh, my God. Oh.
So now it's like 4:30 in the morning.
How old are you? 22? 23?
23.
Okay.
We drive back to...
4:30 a.m.
4:30 a.m. We drive back, and we're like, we're hungry at this point. And the only place that was open was Waffle House. Oh. And we went to Waffle House, and so like...
They hired him on the spot.
Yeah. Yeah, they all knew him. And then, so like, I guess that nothing really happened at the Waffle House. There's more to the story, but nothing really happened at the Waffle House. But that is the type of shit that would go down at a Waffle House.
Yeah, just a guy and his new friend.
Yeah, just like two people who have no business hanging out, but they like just fucking, one of them's down on his luck and the other one got cock blocked, and now they're both eating some eggs and hash browns. And we go back to the house and like get back like 5 a.m. and I like put him up on the couch.
Oh.
And then I just like went to bed, and I totally forgot to like text my roommate. And I woke up at like noon. Yeah, I woke up at like noon, and just like immediately I was like, oh no. And I like went into my roommate's room, and he was just sitting there, and he was like, hey. He was like, who's that guy? He's like, who's that guy down there?
He was still there?
Yeah, he was sleeping. We were up late. We were having a night.
Oh, God.
And I was like, oh, that's, I can't remember his name. But I was like, yeah, that's Bill. I met him. He's homeless. And he was like, oh, come on. And I was like, yeah, no, he is. It's a homeless guy. And he was like, are you fucking serious? I was like, yeah. He's like, dude, all my shit is here. He's like, he's like, what the fuck, dude? He's gonna rob us. But
how old was this homeless fellow?
I don't know, probably 30 or something. But he didn't fucking do shit. He just got up and like we made him eggs, and then like he just like took the bus.
Oh, nice guy.
Yeah, it all worked out.
Right.
And like I had a feeling it would, because I had spent so much time with the guy that I was like, I think this guy's all right.
Right.
But like this was right before I went to New York, and like all my friends were like, dude, you're gonna get like raped. Like everyone was like, well, you're gonna, like, you need to be smarter than that. And I was like, you're probably right.
We have a surprise for you. Bill, come on in. He comes in, he's your father.
He wasn't homeless. It was just a test of my character.
Oh my God. Dude, that reminded me of like, did I tell you this premise of this joke I wanted to write? Mm-mm. Or like
or maybe, I don't know, I just said no automatically.
Yeah,
we don't usually run premises.
No, but here's it was I was really nice. I used to be really nice to homeless people, and then like I started giving money, and then I grew up and I moved to New York. Then I was really mean to them, and then I saw a YouTube video where a guy was like nice to a homeless guy and he got $1,000. So now I'm nice to them again.
You're like, yeah, come on. Where's the crew?
Dude, my dad was always nice to them. Yeah. And then it's easier to be nice to a homeless guy in a small town because you kind of know them. Right. You're like, oh, that's the guy that hangs out on 4th Street. Yeah. You come to New York. I guess even in New York, but I mean.
Yeah, but if you know a homeless guy in New York, that's a guy that is notorious. That man is a menace.
Yeah, yeah.
Like yeah. Dude, there's a couple that I've seen like a few times, dude, and I remember, and I'm like, these guys are bad news.
There's one on Bleecker Street where he walks by, like fucking everybody runs inside and closes the door. It's like the Wild West. People go, there he comes.
Is it the Asian guy?
No.
Have you seen that Asian guy who screams?
Well, where at? Bleecker Street?
No, he's like more like St. Mark's.
Oh, no.
Yeah. There's another guy who, like, I told you about the guy that I saw that was like, he looked like he was like dissolving. Like his jacket looked like it was incinerating. But like instead of the flakes like falling down, they were going up.
It was like dust.
It was like dust.
It was dust.
It was dust. Yeah, now that you mention it. And yeah, and he just was like, help me. He just like got in and was just like, help me, help me, help me. And everyone's just like, damn, dude. Not looking at him. And then like he was like talking to me and I didn't look at him, and then I looked at him, and right now I was like, looked at him and he was like, you're ignoring me.
To you?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I was like, no, I'm listening to you. I can't.
What? Dude, there's a guy that this isn't my story to tell, but I'm gonna tell it anyways.
This is not your story to tell?
No, but I am gonna tell it. Okay. A buddy of ours, he used to live in Chinatown, and he said that there was like this like Chinese homeless guy.
Who?
I'm not gonna say it. Oh. That he's living in Chinatown, and it was like this like homeless guy there, but he was like he didn't know that this guy was bipolar, and everybody in the neighborhood knew him, and they knew he was a bipolar guy. But so this fool here just moved into Chinatown, and then the homeless guy, he goes, "Oh, could you let me in?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, he doesn't know him. He seems like a normal guy. He lets him in." Yeah. He goes upstairs to his apartment. Next morning, comes downstairs. There's shit everywhere, like on the lobby, and the guy's just sleeping next to it. Oh. And he's like, "Oh my God, dude!"
Did he get in trouble?
I don't think they knew it was him.
Didn't do that one time?
No.
Like buzz a girl into his building.
Oh yeah. He was in a meth head.
Yeah.
He like harassed everyone.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's funny like in New York, like how crazy like a doorman kind of does do his job.
Yeah,
because that's what a doorman prevents.
Right.
I mean, because me and Alex tried sneaking into the roof of a place one time. Because what we have before, we just like go into like building. I guess this is illegal. We go into buildings of people who we know, allegedly, and we just go in the roofs and we're like, wow, New York City.
Right.
And then one time we tried to do it in one with the doorman. And I was like, what are you guys doing? We're like, we're just going to go to the roof. He's like, I don't think so. And he was like, you guys got to go. We're like, oh. And then we're like leaving. And the man was walking in. And then when we heard the doorman in the distance going, these two fucking assholes thought they could just come in here and go on the roof. And we're like, oh.
It always hurts when you hear them talking about you.
Yeah, my feelings were hurt.
Yeah. I was going to say something about homeless. I had something being nice to them.
Dude, one time, I had a similar experience as yours.
Yeah.
As I think it was the same situation where I was with a girl, and then like just whatever didn't happen, and I was just killing time, so I just went to a park and I was just listening to music in my car, and like this homeless guy walked by and he was like, "Hey man, you have $2? I'm trying to get a beer," and then I was like, "You know what, beer does sound nice right now," and I'm like, "What kind of beer do you want?" And he goes, "Oh, a Natty Daddy."
Oh,
and I
strong.
Yeah, dude, I was like, I don't know what that is. And he was like, oh, it was just one of the cheapest beers. And then I'm like, all right, let's go, man, hop in.
Oh,
this like 50-year-old homeless guy. And we drove together to the liquor store, went to the gas station, and he was like, yeah, that one right there. And then I get two Natty down, I'm like, I'll try it. And then I guess and then I drive us back to the park, and then we just ended up getting like we're just drinking together.
Yeah.
And then my phone rang. And it was a buddy who I played soccer with. And I was like, should I answer this? And then like in the back of my head, I always think like people are calling me and they're watching me to see if I answer. Mm-hmm. So I just got paranoid. I'm like, I'm just fucking answer. And then I answered and he was like, yo, what's up, man? And he's like, turn around. And then he was there looking at me.
Yeah.
And he was like, who you with?
Oh, it's not me. You hang up, run away.
Yeah, and I came clean. I was like, just this homeless guy. He was like, what the fuck?
You said it in front of him?
No, I told him it was in Spanish. I told him on the phone.
Oh, okay.
One time I gave a ride to a homeless guy in a wheelchair.
Oh, really?
Stink up my fucking...
You pushed him?
No, no, but it stink up my dad's truck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. I gave him a ride to, I think, like a family that had rejected him. Because I dropped him off like in this like nice neighborhood. And I'm like, well, here you go. And
he's like, can you wait just in case they don't accept me?
Well, dude, he smelled so much like shit. Where I was like, just get the fuck out of my dad's truck.
Yeah.
And then I saw him like roll up to his garage, and his family was like, like how did he find his way back? And I was like, sorry. And I just peeled out.
We pushed you so far away.
I mean, it's also fucked up to abandon a guy in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess just anyone with like mental health issues, which is the majority of homeless people. But you
don't know what he did.
I guess I guess I probably just ripped off.
He just kept shit in his pants.
I don't know.
Something.
Well, dude, there's no median. Like, people go like, you gotta give these people like the help that they want, and then there's psych wards, and they just like abuse them in there. Yeah. Like, we'll just let them out free, and then they're out free, and then they abuse everyone, and they were like, fuck these people.
Yeah.
There's no things are complicated.
It's a complicated issue. What do you do about it?
I don't know, dude.
Put them all on an island, beautiful island, where they can all just interact with each other.
We call that Australia.
Yeah. Well, isn't that what governors Roosevelt Island?
Oh, is that? Oh, yeah.
It used to be, right?
Yeah. Have you been there?
Yeah.
To that asylum?
No. That's where we shot Intercepted.
Yeah. Well, I went with Alex to the asylum, and it's pretty interesting.
Yeah. What's the deal over there?
It's just an abandoned building.
Just an old building where you can gain no insight. You just look in and you're like, wow.
Yeah, I maybe I lack perspective.
So many buildings like that in North Carolina. An old prison, and it just looks like nothing.
Yeah, and there's like a plaque with like all the history.
Yeah,
I read like half of it, and I'm like, yeah. Is there any ghosts in there?
That's what happened here. It doesn't look like it. Not very impressive or cool.
Did I get frustrated?
Not much less cool than the mall. You get pissed at...
Is there a Spencer's in there?
You get pissed when you don't get moved by historic things?
No, I get frustrated at museums.
Oh, really?
When it's just not interesting. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll read like 3 things that aren't interesting, And I'm like, I've been here for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I gotta leave.
That's just because you're a bad reader.
Probably.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that today. I was like, I suck at reading.
Yeah. You should practice
Ah.
instead of just doing audiobooks.
No, dude, I'm a big fan of audiobooks.
Yeah, I know. That's why you're not getting any better at reading, you dingus.
Yeah, well,
Hey, can I run a premise by you?
yeah.
Unless you want to talk more about the mental health crisis.
No,
it might
it's
be
alright.
fun to shop around ideas
you
for
had-
what to do about that.
You had a homeless story.
No, I already told it. I had it. I was trying to think about what I had forgotten, and I remembered it, but it wasn't that. It was something else.
What was it?
It was this, the bit that I was gonna run by you.
Oh, really?
Well, just an idea, just a premise.
Okay.
But I was thinking about there's so many songs that are these very personal romantic love songs that a guy writes for a woman. But to perform it, he has to share that part of himself with his band members.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has to be like, guys, can you guys help me fall in love? And they're like, I guess.
Imagine a guy that sings for an orchestra.
Yeah.
Everybody gather around.
Yeah.
Your face
Yeah.
reminds me of the sunset.
It's almost more impressive if you have these 20 guys or these 20 people. You're like, look at how much I put in. These guys don't want to do it. They don't care about you. I have orchestrated this whole thing just for you. Isn't that great? And then she's like, it's a little much.
Yeah, dude. I think about that with rappers. When rappers goes in the background of a song.
Yeah.
When they take risks. At some point someone did thing.
Yeah.
And I wonder how much self-consciousness goes on before that. Right? The rapper just goes, I'm gonna.
That's not the guy. That's not the self-conscious guy. Is not the guy going on the back of the track.
Has it ever happened where a guy goes brah, and then
Everyone
people go,
looks at him.
what was that?
Yeah.
And it was it was it goes with the beat.
Yeah.
Dude, you're out of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
How many people were in that? 49?
I don't know. I don't know anything about Wu-Tang Clan.
Me either.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's kind of interesting. These songs where the band because it's about one guy is trying to get the girl.
What's a specific
They're not
song?
all trying to get the girl.
Right. I think that was
I was thinking
song.
about Everlong today.
Okay. The Foo Fighters.
Yeah. And, he's like, hello, I've waited here for you ever long. Or the song...
May I just say you have a beautiful voice.
Thanks. Or there's another one. Oh, yeah. This is what I was thinking of. That song that's like... It's like one step forward and two steps back. No matter what I do, you're always mad. That's some personal shit.
Yeah.
Guys, she's always mad at me. We gotta come up with a song.
Well, how about Kiss? Dude, that's the ultimate one. Beth, I hear you calling.
Yeah.
But I just can't find the sound. Me and the boys are playing. Dude, that whole song, these guys wore big heels, painted their face, and then wrote a song about why they're in the studio for so long and that he misses his girlfriend.
Dude. I just have to get this paint off. It's gonna take 6 hours. I love that song. You know what song is like that, but a much worse version of that is that song Studio by Schoolboy Q, where he's like, I'm just sitting in the studio just trying to get to you, baby. Yeah. And that song, he goes, but this beat's so fucking dope. Girl, it's hard not for me to play it or blaze it or something.
Yeah, yams.
Yeah, no, but he's so obsessed with the beat. He's like, the beat is so fucking good. We're just having such a good time here.
Yeah.
With this beat that we're not I can't come home. But like you can tell that's actually what happened because the beat is so good and the lyrics are so trash on that song.
I will say it's the equivalent of when fucking comics write a sketch about let's write a sketch about how we can't think of a sketch to write.
Yeah.
Schoolboy Q did that and put it on an album on a cool beat.
Yeah, they were just like in the studio, just like, yo, run that shit back. There's one part in that song where he goes, nah, 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 nah. He does that on the song. He goes, man, nah, 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 you know what I'm saying. But
Wow,
it is a great beat.
And I mean, and that just shows the importance of patience.
Yeah.
It's like fucking, hey, Schoolboy fucking Q there. How about put this one on the side?
Yeah, go home and get some pussy. And clear your head.
Is sleep on it. I mean, what was the title on this album that was the lyrics?
Yeah, and then he comes out with another song like, when you gonna drop that new shit? He's like, come on, man, this shit takes time. You've heard that song? No. Oh, dude, that song is so good. That's a really good song. I mean, Schoolboy Q is great. I don't know if he still makes music. I'm so checked out of rap music, man. I'm such
What are you checking your phone for?
I just
For
got
for rap music?
to see if someone just texted me some rap music. Yeah, I loved rap music like when I was in high school.
I was never one to keep up with music of any kind. Every band I've ever liked, it's always been some obscure fucking band from like
That no one ever heard of.
dude, not only that nobody ever heard of that were like my age,
Oh, really?
or just people that went to like that graduated like the year before me.
Yeah.
And I like that kind of shit because I can go see them at a backyard for like $15 or sorry for like $5.
Right.
And then they would sell me alcohol as a 16-year-old,
Mm-hmm.
just in some guy's backyard.
Yeah, that's fun.
And
It was so fun when you would go to rap concerts. I know for you it was more like rock concerts, but like
yeah.
you know, for us it would be like, you know, like guys like Felly, like Word.
What?
Oh, you never heard Felly?
No.
He's like Mac Miller, but a little not quite as good. He's like a more like kind of like
I can put that together.
he's like a more kind of like not douchey, but more just a party guy, Mac Miller.
Okay.
But he's very good. I'll show you some of his stuff.
Dude,
But it's like, you know, when we were going to his stuff, we were 19 and he's like 21 or something. You know?
Right,
It's like
right.
so fun.
yeah, dude, I will say punk rock and ska and like fucking skank, what's it called? Ska-core. It did ruin concert experiences for me because that was my intro to live music. Where I would go, the band would play, and we would run around and punch each other in the fucking face and push each other. Not really punch in the face, but we would mosh.
Right.
We would dance. It was like push each other. It was a whole thing. And then when I started going to like rap concerts, I was like, oh, because I don't dance.
Right.
I'm like, we're just gonna sit here and bob our heads.
I think rap concerts are the worst concerts.
Huh.
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
As
yeah.
far as the sound, like,
Dude, yeah, and then the rap,
it sounds like shit.
the guy's just yelling his lyrics.
Yeah.
And with the real song playing behind him.
Yeah.
We're like, maybe if you can just stand there and let the music play, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
You're here. We saw it. We're seeing
We
him
like
live.
you. We like your song. We like how the song sounds.
Right.
But when you sing the song here with us, we don't like that.
And we don't like you. I will say, I did see J. Cole live, and that was amazing.
Well, yeah. J. Cole is...
Because he didn't
J.
like...
Cole's a master.
Yeah, he didn't like jump around. He was like...
Yeah.
I've seen J. Cole and YG. YG puts on a fucking show,
Oh, yeah?
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Chance the Rapper. That wasn't that great the first time, but the second time was really good. He had like the coloring book, and there was a lot more singing to that. He was doing
Right.
the coloring book tour, and that was like a whole ass production. God, what happened to Chance? That guy really fell off.
He got a divorce.
Did he?
Yeah, so they're saying that he might come back.
Yeah, that's what he needed. A little bit of fucking anguish in his life.
I mean, that's what we're talking about. It's so funny, dude. Last week's episode, people were like, that episode was great. Like, I have multiple people tell
Who
me
said
that. Multiple people
Who?
have like fucking. I'm not gonna sit here and go through my phone, dude.
Okay.
But people were like, oh, and then I'm like, I thought back of last episode, and we just talked about how sad we were.
Yeah.
And how broke and how we couldn't get our shit together.
I'm having more fun this episode. But
People are gonna hate it.
Maybe it's not good. Although I think we got some. But whatever. We should stop. We should really stop speculating on how good the episodes are while we're doing them.
No, I think that's fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think this one is pretty good.
I think this one sucks.
Really?
No.
No.
Yeah, I think we're having a great conversation.
Yeah.
But if I were to listen in on this, I'd be like, what's
Yeah. There's
the
no
fuck am I listening to?
There's no big insights here. It's very light. The conversations. We're talking about food. We're talking food. We're talking bums. We're talking rap music.
Went to the laundromat yesterday.
We're talking laundromats.
We
went together.
And they took my clothes out of my machine.
Yeah, you used the biggest machine in the fucking house.
Here's the thing, dude. I had 3 hefty bags, because that's what I used. I had 3 hefty bags full of dirty laundry. And there was one machine big enough to have to just clean, I guess, if that's the word, of the whole thing. And we did that, and then we left to wash. Yeah.
Like a machine to wash. Like a cleaning device.
You mean the washing machine? So I throw it in the cleaning device, and we leave for about an hour. We come back, my clothes is gone. I'm not gonna lie, dude. For like half a second, the lady was like, when she said she took your clothes out, I thought she said I took your clothes out. I almost fucking. I wasn't even that mad, to be honest.
Oh.
But I was like, bitch.
Yeah.
In my head, like you fucking.
You get a little defensive.
And then I saw my clothes, and then I was like, oh man, what if they saw my stuff?
Yeah.
My undergarments. So I feel like underwear aren't as embarrassing as they were.
Right.
Like in the 1930s.
Well, not for men. I mean, do you have any sexy underwear? Do you have any underwear with holes in the ass?
Yes.
Oh.
That's why, because they fart so much.
Yeah. You fucking blast a hole through your I was gonna say denim, and then I thought about denim underwear. I was like, that's not right.
Sounds sexy.
Through the cotton. Dude, I have like seen some attitude at that laundromat.
Oh yeah.
A little one time directed at me, nothing crazy.
Right.
But then one time directed at a friend of mine, super aggressive.
Who's your friend?
Well, I don't know if I should say her name because she kind of gets punked in this story a little bit.
Who?
Well, it was she lives with the girl that we saw yesterday when we were walking around.
Oh god, so what was the story?
We were the first time I was going to add time to the dryer. Right. And you can only buy it in increments of 7 minutes for 30 cents.
Yeah.
So you have to like scan the card over and over again. Yeah. So I scanned the card once, get 7 minutes, and then I go to scan the card again. It doesn't work. And then I go to scan it again, and the lady beside me, she goes, "You need to start the cycle, and then you can scan it again." Like she's like talking to me like kind of like I'm stupid.
Right.
But also like telling me what to do.
Yeah, I don't care for that.
And also as she says that,
it works.
It worked.
Nice.
You don't have to start the cycle. And for a second I was almost like, oh, actually it worked, so you're wrong. I almost got into it.
Did you ignore her?
No, I just said, "Oh, thanks." And then
it worked.
No, after it worked.
Okay, nice.
For a second I thought about like, bitch, you're wrong. And then I was just like, okay, thank you. I took the high road on that one.
Fuck yeah.
But I could have gone down into it with it.
I don't care for this fucking passive aggressive unwanted help.
Right.
It's like it's New York. Fuck you, mind your own business, dude. Right. That's New York. I'm not asking you for fucking help. Mind your own business, dude. You don't have a fucking washing machine, neither do I. Leave me alone.
Right. So it was I was a little annoyed, but I let it go. Second time that I saw some attitude there was there was a woman folding her laundry on one of those tables. And I went to go get my stuff, and I handed Gabrielle. I'll just say.
Oh Jesus!
Nah, it's fine. No,
come on. Be her name.
I handed my friend my my detergent.
Yeah.
And then she set it down on the table where the woman was folding her clothes.
Right.
And the woman was like, "What are you doing? Like, this is my table. Like, she was like, take your shit."
Without the accent this time, Luke.
She was like, "What are you doing? This is my table.
This is my.
Take your shit."
Yeah.
And my friend, startled, just blindsided, picks up the detergent, holds it, and this woman's on the phone, and she's just like, "I ain't never seen people no rude in my life. In my life, I would never do no shit like that." And like, it's like, you're being rude. She clearly did an accidental thing. You're the one being rude as shit, like talking shit about someone openly right in front of them on the phone. What's more rude?
Right, dude.
It's one thing to make a mistake. It's another thing to be an aggressive bully.
Yeah, at that mistake.
Yeah.
And you know what? That laundromat does have really low reviews.
Yes.
But so far, the people that work there are kind.
It's been pretty chill. Aram got in trouble one time.
Aram did get in trouble.
And then she got mad because she was like, "You're the one who turned off the TV."
Yeah, we were shooting a sketch at this laundromat. The TV was on. Luke fucking like gets on. He like climbs up on the machines to turn off the television.
I didn't have to climb up. I reached.
Well, he reaches, changes the channels, fucking pushes. You like he can't find the thing to turn the volume down. Just turns it off.
I turned the TV off in the New York Comedy Club green room last week.
Oh, yeah. You just go around turning shit off.
And then the booker came back in and was like, "Oh, that's all right."
I'm sorry.
But he liked this. He liked the set. So
Luke turns off the TV at the laundromat, and now I'm like, oh god, because we have no permission to film there. We're I mean, it was kind of empty. But anyways, we're turning this shit off. We're filming a sketch there. We have a whole production going on.
Yeah.
So I'm like
guerrilla shooting.
Guerrilla shooting is what they call it, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of that.
Yeah, it's fun.
If I don't have to scream. If I have to scream, I'm very shy.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Idam, she's minding her own business. She goes and she sits down on one of the folding tables. Dude, I don't know. The lady, I don't know how, she's like from across, this is a big laundromat. She's like all the way across the room. Fucking scurries over and tells Idam, "Hey, fucking, you can't put your..." Because Idam also had her feet inside the basket.
Yeah.
She goes, "Hey, you can't have your feet in that basket." And Idam goes, "Oh, sorry," takes her feet out. And she goes, "Also, you can't sit on the table." And then the lady leaves.
Oh, strike 1 and 2.
And then Idam looks and she goes, "What the fuck? You're the ones that turned off the TV."
She wanted me to get in trouble.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it was kind of bullshit that's what the lady got mad at.
Yeah. And then like when we were setting up and I went into like, directing mode, which is, I'm a little bit high maintenance or whatever. But like, it's like, "Oh my God, look at him. He's like so serious." I'm like, what the fuck?
She's heckling you while you're directing?
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
She's like, me and Idam are very alike. We don't take things seriously.
I know. I take things too seriously.
We just laugh at things.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's why we meet in the middle to make some kind of serious, kind of funny stuff. I mean, mostly funny with elements of seriousness in it, which is what amplifies the funny. But we don't do that anymore.
And we throw food in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta shoot more sketch. We gotta shoot a sketch.
We'll shoot sketches again.
Oh.
We're doing other things right now, but we're doing stuff. Don't you worry, folks. We got good stuff coming. Big stuff. Big stuff. Oh yeah, huge. The biggest. Frankly, some of the best stuff you'll ever see. And the best people working on it. Great people. Everyone's vetted. Everyone's perfect for the job. And I mean, frankly, this man is fantastic. And it'll be very soon. Very soon it's coming. And you'll see. So that's
just trying to run the clock.
So that's what I got coming up.
We got a minute left. You got anything?
Episode 100.
Wow, did you like it?
I had a great time. Hopefully our listeners enjoyed it. I can't believe this. I'm in such a good mood. I've just been in this room working all day.
You didn't go out?
No, I didn't do shit.
It wasn't that nice of a date today.
I know. I mean, I went outside, but I went and got a burrito, a breakfast burrito. But yeah, we're gonna be in Raleigh on
we are
July 20th.
Oh, it's April 30th.
In 3 months. In 3 months, we're doing a showcase. No, but I mean, if we start, we got people listening in Raleigh.
Yeah.
So
your father.
My dad listens. He'll definitely come out to the show.
Scott.
Ooh, Josh.
No, it's Scott.
My dad?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is Scott.
Kramer when he calls Susan Lily. He goes, "Yeah, Lily." He goes, "No, it's Susan." "Yeah, it's Lily." George is about to marry her. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I did, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we got that, and then fuck, dude, I got nothing on the books.
Dude, for once in fucking 3 months, neither do I.
I mean, I have roasts like in June, like in May and June.
I'll plug them, dude.
Oh fuck! Wait. Dude.
Oh boy. Oh, they got canceled.
Do I have a roast tomorrow?
Oh Jesus! Tomorrow? Oh my god, dude! Dude, if Luke has a roast tomorrow, he is so fucked, dude. Because he has not plugged it at all.
How will the people know?
And we all know Luke plugs the roast for months and months in advance. Because the tickets go flying.
Is my goddamn roast?
Who are you roasting?
522. Okay, I'm good.
That's tomorrow.
No, it's in like 3 weeks.
It's 3 weeks.
On May 22nd, I'm roasting Olivia Carter, and then like June 2nd, I got Graham Cooper.
Graham Cooper. Who are you roasting on the 22nd?
Olivia Carter.
Oh shit.
Funny lady. You might have seen her on Kill Tony. I'm plugging what what you might have seen my opponent on. But yeah. So that'll be fun. Grove, dude, the Grove roasts are sick. You need to come out to one sometime. They're very good. Like, I love all the roasts. I'm glad to do.
Dude, the roast you did with John. Oh my god, dude, one of the funnest fucking times
that was a lot of fun.
Enjoyed watching comedy. Dude, are you gonna have the tape for that?
Yeah. I haven't reached out to him
dude,
for it. But
get that shit. Oh
yeah.
my god, dude, you people are gonna want to see this.
Yeah,
this is one of the hardest I've ever laughed at Luke on stage. I mean, sorry.
It's because I wrote jokes instead of going up with big long stories.
I was in tears, dude.
Yeah, it was fun.
Years and years of tears and abuse, dude. I was fucking dying laughing back there. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, get that, dude. You gotta upload that.
Yeah, we blasted each other. It was great.
That was a great, dude. For one of the jokes, so you know how like laughing is an involuntary response?
Yeah.
Dude, I involuntarily jumped out of my seat. Yes. I was like a darker gentleman. I almost started running around, dude. It was insane, dude. It was insane.
Yeah, man. It was awesome. I think that might have been the best I've ever done at comedy.
Dude, me too. I haven't even seen you perform that much. But yeah, dude.
Well, you've seen me perform lots.
Really?
Yeah. Have you not?
No, I have, but like not as much as you've not. Like for the 100% of time that you've been on stage, I've probably seen you 30% of that. Oh,
yeah, probably less. And you've probably seen me do bad or mid more than you've seen me do really well.
No, I've seen you do. You do well.
I do well sometimes. Sometimes I do bad, as we all do.
Oh,
but
don't say that.
You suck. No, you're very good too.
Hey, should we tell a story real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
That was me and
we've told this story on the pod.
Let me just tell me and Alex Mahaney were walking with another gentleman, a good friend of ours. I won't say his name.
Yeah.
And Alex was just talking about how bad he was at comedy. I was like, man, I suck at comedy, dude. It's all shit, man. I never get laughs. And this guy, this friend of ours, goes, come on, man. Come on, Alex. I think you're funny. And Alex goes, thanks, man. But that means nothing coming from you. You suck.
Brutal.
One of the fucking hardest I've ever laughed. That was so mean.
Yeah.
Dude,
and he meant it.
Being mean is fucking fun.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, that's episode 100.
Episode 100, man. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Here's to 100 more.
Here's what?
Here's. I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Did you bring a gift for me?
Here's to 100 more. Shake my hand.
Here's to 100 more. Gives me a microphone.
Yes. Yeah. I love doing it with you.
Thanks, dude.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, man. I love
sex.
I love doing it with you too.
Okay. All right.
All right, Josh. All right. This has been episode 100.
It's Luke.
No, your father.
Oh.
I'm the Keep On Trucking podcast. Yeah. No.
Are you calling me a racist?